Hi friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi and 100 Days of Tags hosted by Cindy A. Lewis, and I am collaborating with her. Today we are making a simple corner tuck pocket. And I want to thank you, Cindy, for inviting me to collaborate with you. I appreciate that so very much. This is fun and exciting to do something different. My friends, if you don't know Cindy A. Lewis, I want to let you know that she is a member of my design team. She's a wonderful creator. She has very fun lives, and she does all kinds of wonderful things. So please go check her out if you don't know her already. I am sure that you will like her channel very, very much. Today we're going to create a super easy corner tuck pocket. I have grabbed this vintage book page because I'm creating a vintage journal using this very book. And so I thought I'd go ahead and use this to create a pocket because it'll blend well with all of the pages in the book, in the journal, and I love the artwork that's on it. So I figured we'll go ahead and use that. Now, what else are you going to need? You don't have to use a book page. You can use scrapbook paper, you can use vellum, you can use acetate, you can use wrapping paper, wallpaper, you can use anything you want, okay? You can use cardboard, all right? But I'm going to go ahead and use this. You are also going to want glue or double stick tape, scissors or a paper trimmer. If you want to distress, you'll want an ink pad and possibly a dauber, though you can distress without one, but if you have one, you can grab that. You'll want some small embellishments. I might use additional images from the book that I have, but you can get your embellishments from anywhere, even could be buttons and things like that. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut your paper into a 3x3 or a 4x4. So if I was to use this, I'm going to check out how big a 3-inch pocket would be. It would come to here, and then it's going to go down to here, and it'll cut off my image. Now you guys might not have that problem if you're working with plain paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do 4x4, and then that should get this image in there for me. So let's go ahead. That's the first thing we're going to do, is cut this paper into a 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go ahead right here. I should be able to tear it with my ruler. And we're going to do the same thing here. Going to measure that out at 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go right here to this line. I'm going to keep that just in case I want to use it. It's fabulous, so you know. All right, so now everybody should have a 3x3 or a 4x4 piece of paper. Now I'm going to flip this over because I know I want this to be the part that shows. So I'm going to take this and you're going to fold it diagonally, corner to corner. And now you're going to go ahead and glue this together. All right, I've got my glue on there. Now I'm going to fold this over. That is going to be my pocket right there. I'm grabbing this journal page and I'm going to flip it over and make sure that's clean. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this pocket right here. So now just take your glue and go down the edge of your pocket. Go down 2 of the edges, leaving this part glue free. And then put it in place. And there you go, a very quick, easy pocket. Now, from here, as that's drying on your page, you can go ahead and embellish. But I'm going to actually end up sewing all the way around this page. And actually, you know what? I'm going to go zigzag stitch it so I can show it to you. All right, my friends, let me make sure that you can see this whole page here. So this is a journal page, and I know it's a single, I get it, but it really is going to be a journal page. I have to add some fabric here and join it with another one, and then it'll end up going in the journal. So it's a process, but that's how it goes. So at any rate, here is the pocket. Here's how it works. You just take your tag and pop it up in there, and voila. My friend Rosemary of Rosemary You Rock Art just sent me some of this trim, and wait till you see how good it goes with this ink. It is perfect. We could go ahead just for fun and a little extra texture. Let me see what's on the other side. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Just for fun and a little extra texture, we are going to go ahead and add a little piece of this right here. I don't think it's going to impede into the picture at all. We'll make sure that it doesn't. So what I'm going to do is cut this from here to the corner, and then I'm going to do, let me see how long I want this. Yeah, nothing crazy. I don't want any too much distractions, but just a little texture. I do love textures in my journals. So I'm going to take that. I think we'll go ahead and put it right here, like that. It'll definitely grab attention, I think. I'm going to go ahead and use some Fabri-Tac to glue that into place. Now when I'm working with Fabri-Tac, a lot of times I like to spread it around a little bit because you know it's famous for seeping through our fabrics. But if you spread it around a little bit, it doesn't do that quite so much. There we go. Now my friends, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little hole right here in the center. It did not go through the fabric. It did go through the paper, which is great. Now I'll go ahead with my pokey tool and get through the fabric. There we go. And now I'm adding this black and silver brad. And there we go. Look, I think that looks great. What do you guys think? And here's our tag. Not that that one's the one that's going to stay in there, but just showing it to you. So I think that's a whole lot of fun, you guys. I think it turned out great. Super simple, super quick. You don't have to do the sewing. I know that I'm going to do a lot of sewing in this journal, so I figured that would be a nice touch. All right, my friends, tomorrow we're going to be doing a double tag pocket. Thanks for watching. See you soon.